Hello, guys, and welcome back to the show. Today's story is not about a scientist or a famous name. It's about someone like you, someone like me, someone her name is Lina, okay? And her life, like all of ours, was actually ruled by quite force. She didn't understand, okay? Until everything fell apart. Lena used to be organized, to do list, meal prep, a workout every morning. Friends joked she was too put together. But then life happened. Her mom got sick. She had to quit her job to become a caregiver. 1 month turned into 5, then 10. The planner stayed closed. The dishes piled up. Lena stopped brushing her hair, stopped answering messages, and the structure of her life collapsed slowly, silently. She wasn't actually lazy, she was tired. The world around her was still spinning, but she wasn't moving. She often sat in the dark and thought, how did I become this version of me? One afternoon, Lena opened her closed to get dressed. Everything was on the floor. Clean clothes mixed with dirty ones, a broken hanger, a missing shoe. She actually sat down and she cried. Not because of the mess, but because the mess felt like a mirror. That day, she did something simple. She picked up t-shirt, then another, then made tea. And in that quiet moment, something clicked. Not a dramatic epiphany, just actually a whisper. Maybe this isn't who I am. Maybe this is what happens when we stop fighting the chaos. Here is where science meets story. What Lena didn't know is that what she was experiencing had a name: entropy. In physics, guys, entropy is the natural tendency of things to move from order to disorder. Left alone, everything breaks down, okay? Rooms get messy, bodies get weak, even stars burn out. And unless we put it in energy, disorders wins. Okay? That what happened to Lena, she didn't fail. She just stopped fighting entropy because life was too heavy. Lena actually didn't fix everything in a week. She didn't become the old version of herself. Instead, she created a new kind of order, slower, softer, and she cooked once a day. She walked instead of ran. She kept a notebook, not for plans, but for feelings. Entropy was actually still there, always creeping in. But now, Lena recognized it. And every small act of care was her way of pushing back. Okay? Lena's story is not unique because entropy is real in science and even in life. If your world feels messy right now, if you are tired, overwhelmed, or lost, you're not broken. You're just human, living in a world that naturally slips into disorder. But here is the magic. Every cat of love, sorry guys, every act of love, discipline, kindness, and connection is actually a rebellion against entropy. Okay? So fold the shirt, write the sentence, make the tea. Little by little, you become the force. Okay? The force that brings order to chaos. This is the show. Thank you guys for listening. Until next time, be gentle with yourself and remember, you are more powerful than entropy. Okay? Share and subscribe and bye. Next. See you next.